Welcome to another episode of PaystreakTV. I am Prospector Chris. We are at the other bridge spot, so we can have some shade today. We're tired of baking in the sun, and we're going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. We're going to dredge the glory hole, Gary's glory hole there. It's just about filled up. It used to be a lot deeper than that. You got to see the size of these sucker fish. They're easily 20 inches long. So we're going to set up the pump, probably right there. Set up our sluice box over here. And we're going to jump out here. We're going to dredge the glory hole, and if we get too hot, we're going to go into the shade. Seems like a good plan for the day. Alright, we're going to get set up here. Make something. We're going to make it prospecting here. That is MrTim.
What's going on, guys?
From MrTim's Hunt for Gold, his channel. He does some prospecting too. He decided to come down and see what was up down here. Right now we got big freaking fish in our glory hole, and we can't have claim jumpers, so they're going to have to go somewhere. Look at them all. Good Lord. They need to get upstream and go do what they're doing. Alright, we got the dredge set up. Jobe 1.5 inch. Bought this from Rosewind Mining Supply. They're in Oregon, I guess. That was a pretty good company. I ended up buying that alone. Just by itself, it was like $5 1/4. And found the pump on eBay. So, altogether we're in $6.75. This was shipping. Lamoss, a buddy of mine, had it, so we just threw that in there. So far it seems to be working pretty good. This is the first time we had it up here at this spot. And we'll see what...
Out the glory hole!
Yeah, we're going to clean out the glory hole. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. And the river's down enough that we can get at it, so here we go. Alright, well, we're running away. Got to get some heavies in there. We're emptying out the glory hole. Full of stuff. It's always fun. It's fun to dig in the glory hole. Water's still pretty cloudy yet. Well, what can you do? I don't know how well you can see this. Alright, real quick, I wanted to show you. Whenever you lose suction and you can't find a clog in your hose, I don't even know if we can see this. Yeah, I don't know. I have to put this on a big screen and see if you can see it. But there's a little stone down there in the orifice, and they just get stuck there for some reason once in a while. When that happens, you lose everything. All your suction, everything doesn't run right. And once in a while they get lodged in there in a way that you have to physically go in and get them out. He's turning everything off, but I think we're about due for a clean out, so that's okay. And MrTim over there on his hunt for gold. He brought his pans and stuff with him. Hope he finds some. Back in a bit. There they go. It's going to get a shot of all the fish. Oh, there's still one there. Look at it. They're freaking huge, and there's like hundreds of them. And they keep coming over into the glory hole. They like it. But we do too. We're getting deep again. This thing was totally filled in. What a difference a year makes. Crazy. Suction nozzle's working pretty good. Got a MrTim here.
Having a blast.
From the
water's not too cold either.
Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Doesn't get much better here, that's for sure. You can see MrTim on his channel, MrTim's Hunt for Gold. If you can't find him, look on my subscriptions. He's down south of me. We made a special trip up to poke around on the river a bit. He found a few.
Yep.
A few small pieces.
4 specks. About 6 pans.
6 pans worth. Hear that? Look at that. 6 pans, 4 specks. Well on our way to retirement.
About 50 years.
Yeah, in about 50 years. 4 specks a day. Look at all these freaking fish. This is crazy. I'm just hanging out. Big old sucker fish. People have been trying to fish here all day. They aren't biting on nothing. They're heading upstream to spawn or something. Alright, that's enough of a break. Gotta get this thing going. Got a couple more hours here yet. Back to work. That's all this is work. Alright, well that was an unplanned break. Got another little pebble stuck in our orifice. That's always painful. We had a bit of heavies started. So they all got strewn about from the pump problems. We're probably going to do another half hour, then we'll clean this out. We got places to go later this afternoon. Alright, well we finally ran out of gas. We're hoping to run maybe 10 minutes more, so we're just going to clean this out. We got a nice pile of heavies to go through tonight. The fish have a nice big hole there to play in. Mr. Tim is down here panning. You're that old school. We like old school.
Not holding every pan now.
Yeah, it's a good spot. And you just gotta imagine what that's down, like 8-9 foot.
Yeah.
What the gold's like down there.
We're about to dredge like somebody.
Well, I'm gonna get as deep as I can. I don't want to use a snorkel though. That is a nice bit of black sand in there for one pan.
3 specks. As you can see them. 1, 2, and a tiny one.
Oh yeah, those are nice ones. Those are the bigger than average up here. Alright. Mr. Tim is winning. Hope that comes out on camera. He'll probably show you later. Over on his channel. I know the rocks are slippery. One of these days I'm going to go down. Alright, well we ran out of gas, so we decided that was going to be it. And a big bucket of cons there to go through tonight. We dredged Gary's glory hole, baby. It's a lot deeper now. The fish are liking that. It's fun prospecting with Mr. Tim.
It's a great time, man.
From the Mr. Tim's Hunt for Gold. You got to check him out. With that, we're going to get out of here. We'll pick this back up at the house. Alright, well we're back at home. We set up our wash plant. Mini wash plant, I guess. Plank and snail set up in a bin. Here's all of our heavies from today, prospecting at the river with Mr. Tim. That was a lot of fun. Well, we're just going to run this through the plank and snail and get her concentrated down a little bit more. Okay, so we're running out of time here. Imagine here in the next 10 minutes the wife is going to tell me it's time to go. That's what we ended up with. Whole bunch of black sand. Like what always happens whenever we're in the glory hole. Well, real quick, we'll get this in the pan and get it down as much as we can, then we'll finish it up as soon as we get home. Alright, welcome back. Here's what we're down to. A bunch of black sand. Look at how that floats on the surface tension of that water. That's ridiculous. That's black sand. That shouldn't be floating. But it does. I'll have to put a little bit of soap in here, I guess. Keep that from happening. We're down to some really, really coarse black sand and some boulders. Slowly working them boulders out. Any minute now I'm going to have to leave. Nothing's jumping out at me, but that's good. That means that we shook it to the bottom. Which is what you're ultimately trying to do. Get it all to the bottom, that way it can't fall out. Okay, we are back. Just finished up the cons that we got over at the 40 corners spot from what we dug out of the glory hole today. And we got about, 6 or 7 flakes there. 4 of them are kind of nice. Got some smaller ones. So we didn't get a lot, but we were only really running for about, I'd say 4 hours. It wasn't a full day. And we're digging that glory hole back out. It got filled in over the last year. So we got to get back down to where we was. Never waste of time though. Get some color. But heck, I think Mr. Tim probably did better than me with just his pan and his bucket. Well, we'll see what happens when we get deeper in that spot. Either way, we're winning. Very good. Well, that being said, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. Join us for another episode of PaystreakTV. I'm Chris. See ya.